If you think you've seen everything in life, think again. There are things beyond our human perspective waiting to be revealed. There are depths we have yet to understand and landscapes we have yet to witness. Some wonders escape our human senses. To capture these truly remarkable moments, sometimes you need a drone. From animals to unexplained phenomena and even the supernatural, join us as we show you truly incredible events captured by a drone. Number 1. The Ghost of the Cemetery. Cemeteries have long been considered right places for paranormal activity, attracting countless claims of ghost sightings and chilling encounters. These cemeteries, where countless souls rest, have a mystery that attracts lovers of the unknown. At night, they become eerie landscapes with moonlight and shadows creating an ethereal and haunting atmosphere. A brave drone owner decided to explore them at night, searching among monuments and worn tombstones. During his flight, he caught the translucent figure of a ghost near the fence, as if he had been summoned from the unknown. Although many nights have passed, no further encounters with this entity have been reported, leaving the event an enduring enigma, a whispered tale among those who explore the fine line between the worlds of the living and the deceased. Number 2. Alien Creature in the Forest. When a hunter scouring remote forests flew a drone over the dense forest, the camera unexpectedly captured images of a strange creature moving among the trees. With a slender body, large luminous eyes, and wide ears, the Krypton's appearance was distinctly alien. The haunting being showed no awareness of the drone, offering a close look at its anomalous physique. Exobiology experts who analyzed the video could only wildly speculate about the identity of the creature. Some suggest an undiscovered species of subterranean humanoid adapted to forest life, while others believe it may be of extraterrestrial origin. An assessment supported by its alien visual features. Unable to secure tangible evidence, Krypton's true origins remain uncertain, but the images reinforce the idea that our forests still harbor mysteries. From new species waiting to be discovered to interdimensional beings traversing our realm, as drones continue to explore the shadows of nature, what they reveal often defies explanation or questions our assumptions about reality. Number 3. In China, they explore the Shaotian, one of the deepest sinkholes, showing a lush oasis with waterfalls and lakes. In Mexico, in the Sumidero de las Golondrinas, intricate stalactite formations are revealed in its 1,193 feet of depth. In Anadas, they discover a blue hole with fossilized marine ruins and unique marine life. Additionally, they are investigating the causes of sinkhole formation, such as the rupture of a salt dome in Louisiana and the breakdown of limestone in Tampa, Florida. Drones offer a unique perspective of these geological wonders. Even recreational users capture incredible images, like a Guatemalan sinkhole with a nearly perfect circular shape, carved next to a forest fire. Flying over harvested fields, a drone captured a disturbing and astonishing scene. In the distance, forest fires devastated the landscape, but in the foreground, a lone farmer continued to plow his fields with determination. As the smoke darkened the sky and the flames got closer, the farmer continued to guide his tractor through the rows of plowed land. This unusual combination of a calm routine in the midst of destruction captivated viewers around the world and went viral on the internet. Beyond the visual drama, it symbolized human perseverance and hope, showing that no effort is useless, no matter how small, in the face of adversity. As technology advances and drones offer us new perspectives, the world reveals more mysteries, but the constant is the human ability to confront the unknown. Number 4. Crab Invasion. At the end of July 2023, an unusual phenomenon occurred on the southern beaches of San Diego, California. All the beaches along the coast were invaded by small red pelagic crabs. In many online videos you can see a large number of crabs invading the beaches. These crabs are small, 2.5 to 7.5 centimeters in size. They typically live in Baja California, Mexico, but sometimes go further north due to warm currents. Scientists are trying to understand why there are so many crabs in California. They say this happens when there are currents of hot water. In 2022, there was a lot of warm water in the ocean between Mexico and Canada, and scientists are trying to understand it, although they haven't had much success. There were similar crab invasion events in 1997 and 2002, all related to warm water. Although it might seem easy to harvest them for dinner, scientists warn that it is not safe as they can contain toxins that are harmful to people. Number 5. Beach chase. Imagine that you are relaxing peacefully on the beach, enjoying the sunny weather, when suddenly, right before your eyes, a real police chase of a criminal begins. That's exactly what happened to one drone owner who decided to capture the incident from an aerial view. In one video, a man is seen escaping from police into the water, trying to avoid arrest. At first, he appears to be successful, but eventually falls and is arrested. This happened in Venice Beach, Los Angeles. The police had been chasing the criminal, who had committed a robbery, for half an hour. They even chased him in cars, but couldn't catch him. He then reached the beach and continued running in the water to the Santa Monica Pier, but was eventually arrested due to a fall. There was also another incident on the same beach, where a group of drunk youths harassed others and threatened them with beach umbrellas. Fortunately, the police arrived in time and a fight was avoided. Number 6. In the jaws of a whale. In one of the books of the Old Testament, it is told how the prophet Jonah was swallowed by a whale and remained in its belly for 3 days and 3 nights. 2 American women, Julie McSorley and Liz Cottrell, had a close encounter with a whale in the San Luis Passage on the Pacific coast. While closely watching humpback whales feeding early in the morning, they got too close to a school of fish, which attracted a whale toward their kayak. In a video captured by a drone, the whale is seen emerging from the water and approaching the women's boat. It looked like they were going to be gobbled up, but fortunately they survived. The women mentioned that they tried to walk away quickly, but were unable to avoid the encounter. Rescuers helped them out of the water and they were not injured. This experience certainly provided them with an exciting story to tell in the future. Number 7. Dead fish. In June 2023, residents around Bryan Beach witnessed a disturbing scene, and some decided to capture the event. The entire coastline was littered with thousands of dead fish. There were a large number of dead menhaden fish due to several factors, including a rapid increase in water temperature. These fish need a lot of oxygen to live, but when the water exceeds 21 degrees Celsius, there is not enough oxygen and they begin to die. Despite hot summers in Texas, such a large fish die-off has not been seen in a long time. In addition to rising water temperatures, there was a severe drought that made the water on the coast shallower and warmer. The lack of sunlight also decreased oxygen levels in the water, affecting not only menhaden fish, but also rays and other marine animals. Number 8. A colossal turtle. On the shore of paradise, visitors encounter a wonderful creature. It is not a fake video, this turtle is real and the largest in the world. The leatherback turtle measures 3 meters long and weighs about 800 kilograms, surprising everyone who sees it. Although their size and sharp beaks may seem intimidating, they are completely harmless to humans and feed only on jellyfish and a little algae. Number 9. Snowballs. A shocking tragedy occurred in a hospital in Girona, Spain, where a 20-month-old girl lost her life due to the impact of snowballs. This tragic event has become the first case of death due to snow impact in Europe since 1997. The region of Catalonia, Spain, was surprised by an intense hailstorm that caused considerable damage to vehicles and structures. The most surprising thing was the size of the ice balls, which exceeded 10 centimeters, something extremely unusual. Initially, many residents thought these balls came from outer space and considered them fragments of meteorites, earning the nickname giant meteorite. This phenomenon was repeated 7 times between 2001 and 2007, with Seville being one of the places where it was observed most frequently. Number 10. Fire whirlwinds. A striking video captured by drones shows us an impressive scene where flames explode and spin in a fury that evokes the image of a tornado as they advance through vast mountainous areas in the state of California, in the United States. In the video, a man describes the scene from his helicopter as the largest tornado he has ever witnessed. The fire vortices ranged in size from less than a foot to more than 500 feet in diameter, and the strength of the largest vortices resembled that of small tornadoes. The combination of dry vegetation and trees, along with rising winds generated by extreme heat due to hot weather conditions, contributed to the strengthening of these fire whirlwinds. Firefighters quickly arrived on scene and estimated the fire initially spanned 4 acres, but quickly expanded to 150 acres by the end of the day. Despite its magnitude, the fire did not pose a threat to buildings and occurred in a remote mountainous area. However, as a precautionary measure, California Highway 138 was temporarily closed. Number 11. Strange cloud. In the early hours of the morning, an unusual spectacle took off in the sky, the appearance of a cloud known as money, a rarity that rarely occurs in the lower layers of the atmosphere before a storm. Surprisingly, these clouds can extend up to 1,000 kilometers in length, sometimes forming up to 8 consecutive rings. This type of phenomenon is typically seen in places such as Australia, the United States and Germany, although research is being carried out to understand why these unique clouds form. They still remain largely an enigma due to their rarity in the lower layers of the atmosphere. Number 12. The Kentucky tornado. Aerial images of the immense damage caused by the recent tornadoes that affected the state of Kentucky. The bad weather claimed many lives and 14 people in the state's neighboring Tennessee. The images show the debris of destroyed buildings, uprooted trees in the streets of the city of Mayfield, Kentucky, as well as sheets of metal torn and twisted by the winds. The tornadoes also downed power lines and smashed cars and windows. Although the tornado did not threaten any buildings, it wreaked havoc in a mountainous area and was temporarily closed as a precaution. Number 13. California Interstate 138. A strange plane was photographed in the state of California. It has the ability to circumnavigate the Earth in half an hour, being one of the most secret projects in American aviation. In 1990, residents of New Mexico City heard a roar in the sky and looked up to see a strange black triangle in the sky. Many thought it was a spaceship, but it is actually an amazing Earth technology. This plane is proof that hidden black projects are carried out, such as the case of the F-116 plane, whose existence the United States denied despite efforts to discover it. This project was kept secret for 10 years before finally being revealed and classified as a dangerous black project. Number 14. St. Elmo's fire. It is an atmospheric phenomenon that manifests itself as a white and purplish blue glow in the sky. It occurs when long, pointed objects, such as lightning rods, airplane wings, and even grass and leaves, experience an electrical discharge within an intense electrical field. This field around the object ionizes air molecules, creating a faint glow visible in the dark. This phenomenon is most noticeable during thunderstorms when there is a large difference in charge between the clouds and the ground. Number 15. The phenomenon of red goblins. Also known as lightning sprites, they are electrical discharges that occur in the upper atmosphere above thunderstorms. They are characterized by their red color and are caused by electrical discharges in high regions above storms. Unlike regular lightning that occurs beneath clouds, red sprites occur high above them and are produced due to cold plasma phenomena interacting with warmer temperatures in the atmosphere. Number 16. Rain of fish. It is a mysterious phenomenon that occurs annually in the city of Lloro in northern Honduras. It consists of fish falling from the sky after strong storms. Although no one has directly witnessed fish falling from the sky, despite it being an annual event, this phenomenon has been documented with photographic and video evidence. The explanation behind the rain of fish remains a mystery, but it has been linked to a local legend involving a divine request to provide food to needy inhabitants. Number 17. House full of snakes in India. Snakes have a unique and revered status in India due to their ancient origins and their association with the Hindu deity Shri Virginia. This deep respect for these creatures is shown every year during the Nakami festival, where thousands of devout people in villages gather to worship and offer food to the snakes in search of divine blessings. One family had an alarming experience with snakes in their home, including cobras and rattlesnakes that moved everywhere, including in the bedrooms and kitchen. This was disturbing. In Pune, Maharashtra, it is unique that cobra snakes live in almost every house. Snakes are respected and form an important part of daily life. The inhabitants take care of them, and surprisingly, the snakes move freely in the town without being harmed by the more than 2,600 inhabitants. In some cases, cobras are considered members of the family. This special coexistence in Pune shows a deep connection between human culture and spirituality with these creatures. It is a living example of how humans can live in harmony with nature, respecting and fearing it at the same time, creating a unique and lasting bond. Number 18. The Gate of Hell in the Karakum Desert, Turkmenistan. Deep in the vast, arid landscape of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies an astonishing sight that seems straight out of the pages of a fantasy storybook. This fascinating spectacle, known as the Colossal Burning Crater, has captured the imagination of all those who have had the privilege of viewing it. However, despite its fiery appearance, this is no volcanic wonder. Instead, it is a remarkable natural phenomenon born from a vast underground reservoir of natural gas that has been burning tirelessly for decades. Therefore, it has earned the nickname Hell's Gate due to its otherworldly nature. This unusual place has a mysterious origin. In 1971, Soviet geologists were searching for oil in the desert and accidentally punctured a pocket of flammable gas, creating a 60 by 35 meter hole. To prevent the methane from being released, they decided to light it, but the fire never went out. The original purpose of the drilling has given rise to much speculation, from being considered a gateway to hell to a chemical weapons testing site. Despite the uncertainties, it has become a tourist attraction that receives thousands of visitors.